Good morning, all of you. Today we will start with the exercise 3.5 fourth question. Okay. Form a pair of linear equation in two variables and find their solutions. All of you take your textbook and read the text question also properly. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as the hostel charge. Whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days, she wants to pay 1180 as the hostel charge. Find the fixed charge and the cost of food per day. Okay. So question, did you read properly? So from this one you find out what is the fixed charge and what is the cost of food per day. So already question given now, find the fixed charge and the cost of food per day. From that very clear for you which are the variables. So which are the variables? Fixed charge is one variable and cost of food per day is another variable. Okay, so take this one as such a way. Let the fixed charge be X rupees and the cost of food per day is taken as Y rupees. Okay, now again go to the question. The student A takes food for 20 days. So one day taking food, how much rupees you want to pay? Y rupees. Then 20 days food taking, how many money you want to give, how much amount you wants to give? 20y. It is clear now? So the charge of the hostel, total charge depends upon the fixed charge plus cost of food for 20 days. That concept is clear now? That a student A takes food for 20 days and the total your hostel charge depends upon two things. One is the fixed charge and one is the cost per day. Clear? And see here. The student A takes food for 20 days. Therefore, what is the amount she wants to pay? The fixed charge plus charge of food for 20 days. What's the fixed charge? X. And charge for 20 days, how much will come? One day taking food, Y rupees you want to give. 20 days you are taking food, how much you want to give? 20y. So X plus 20y is equal to 1000 rupees. Clear now? First equation got. Same way, student B takes food for how many days? 26 days. Therefore, what will be the charge? Fixed charge plus charge for 26 days. Total amount how much? 1180. 1180 wants to pay. Clear? Therefore, what is the equation? X plus 26y is equal to 1180. Okay, clear students? Now both the equations you got now. Now after getting both the equations you solve it. Solve here. The two equations you got, the two equations are x plus 26y is equal to 1180 and first equation is x is plus 2y is equal to 1000. Okay students, now solve these two equations. That is your work now. Okay, we can solve it. See here. X plus 20y minus 1000 is equal to 0 and x plus 26y minus 1180 equal to 0. Okay, so write down A1, write. You yourself write down A1 1 and B1 20 and C1 minus 1000. A2 is 1, B2 is 26 and C2 is equal to 1180. Clear? And now apply cross multiplication method. All of you knowing how to arrange the coefficients. How this one writing knowing now? X upon Here this is coefficient of y and this is constant term. Y upon writing, this is constant term and this is coefficient of x. And 1 upon writing x coefficients and y coefficients. Several times we explain this one. So you want to get it perfect. Now, how multiplying? Cross multiplication, how doing? Multiply from the left to top corner. Multiply here. Minus here middle sign. And here 26 into minus 1000. Here minus 1000 into 1. Middle sign minus. So 1000 minus 1180 into 1. Okay. And now here also same 1 into 26 minus 20 into 1. Multiply and write these two. And these two multiply and write here 2 sign is coming, minus and minus coming, so plus. And this multiply minus 1000. This here minus minus plus. And here, okay. Now, its a difference find out. 2400. Its difference 180. And the difference is 6. Now how to find out x? X term and constant term take. So x by 2400 is equal to 1 by 6. Therefore x is equal to this 2400, cross multiply here will go. So 2400 by 6, that means 400. And y by 180 is equal to 1 by 6. Therefore y is equal to this, no minus here, only y. 180 by 6, therefore y is equal to how much? 30. So you got the fixed charge. What is the fixed charge? 400 rupees. And what is the charge per day, cost of food per day? 30 rupees. Clear now? Here all questions now, equation making is very important. Equation you are perfect knowing, then there is no difficulty. Okay. Now, question number 2, teacher written all the homework. And question number 3, read it. Question read. You take your textbook and read the question. I also written here. Yasha scored 40 marks in a test. Yasha scored how much marks? 40. Total 40 marks in a test. Getting 3 marks for each right answer. One right answer, how much marks? 3 marks. 2 right answer is there, 6 marks. 3 right answer, 9 marks. And losing or losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Suppose 1 wrong answer coming, 1 mark will go. 2 wrong answer coming, 2 mark will go. Okay? Clear now question? And next two. This is the first condition and the second condition. See, had 4 marks been awarded to each correct answer. In second case, for each correct answer, how much mark giving? 4 mark. And wrong answer, how much mark deducting? 2 mark deducting. Okay? 2 mark is deducting for each incorrect answer. Question make it clear, that is the main thing. Then that time Yasha scored how much mark? 50 marks. How many questions were there in the tested? So only you find out how many right answer type of how many questions came, wrong answer how many questions made. So both finding out, you can able to find out the total questions. You want to find out the total number of questions. So here what we written? So the variables you see, let the number of correct answers. How many correct answers? X. That means X questions are there. And how many wrong answers? Y. So Y questions answered wrong. Okay. So total. Now your aim is to find out the total correct answer questions how many, wrong answers questions how many. So total questions how will find out? X plus Y, add them, you will get. So according to the first, what is the first point? Let the number of correct answers be X and let the number of wrong answers be Y. Okay. So in first case, each correct answer how much mark got? 3 marks. Each correct answer 3 marks. How many questions are there? X questions. Then how many total mark, how much will come? 3x. So one question correct answer coming, how much mark getting? 3 mark? No. So if 2 questions is there, how much mark will come? 6 mark. So how many questions were there? X questions. Therefore how much mark will come? 3x. Are you got clear? Okay, and losing how many marks? 1 mark for the wrong answer. So how many wrong answers? Y coming, then how much mark going? 1y going. 2 wrong answers coming, how much mark will go? 2y will go. Okay, total how much mark scored that time? 40 marks. Are you got clear the question? Yes. Now we can come to the answer in detail. See here, number of correct answers x, number of wrong answers y, total mark for all correct answers. One correct answer, how much mark getting? 3. So x correct answers are there, total how much mark will come? 3x. And total mark for wrong answers. What is the number of wrong answers? Y. So how much mark getting for losing for one wrong answer? 1 mark. So how much? 1 into y, that means y. So what's the total mark then? 3x plus y, don't write. Because wrong answer mark is losing. Losing means subtracting. So 3x minus y. Okay, here what will come? Minus. We don't write plus y. 3x minus y is equal to 40. Total answer for correct answer 3x, and this much mark losing from the total mark, from the correct answers. So total how much will come? 3x. Correct answers this much mark got. 3x mark got. From that how much mark will deduct? Y mark will deduct. Okay, total how much mark? 40. So 3x minus y. 3x minus y, how much? 40. Question number 1. Same way, condition number 2, see. So correct answers, how much mark getting? 1 correct answer, 4 mark. How much correct answers questions are there? X. Therefore, how much mark getting? 4x. And wrong answers, how much losing? 2 marks losing. So how many wrong answers are there? Y. So y into 2, 2y. So 2y. That time what's the total mark got? 50. So what is the equation coming? Total, actually total mark this much getting. From this one how much mark you want to deduct? 2y. Why? Wrong answers, 2 mark is deducting. Therefore 2y deducting. So 4x, mostly many students will write here plus, it is wrong. So 4x plus minus 2y is equal to 50. That means 2y mark is deducting from the correct answer, correct mark, correct answers marks. Clear? 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. Therefore, 2x minus y is equal to 25. 2x minus y is equal to what will come? 25. 2x minus y is equal to how much? 25. Okay, so you got now both the equations. Here 2 is common, so throughout you to cancel. So you will get 2x minus y is equal to 25. Clear? Both the equations now write together. I written here downside. 3x minus y minus 40 equal to 0. 2x minus y minus 25 equal to 0. So a1, b1, c1 write. a1 3, b1 is the coefficient of y, so minus 1. c1 is the constant term, so minus 40. a2 is equal to 2 and b2 is equal to minus 1 and c2 is equal to minus 25. Okay, these are how many times under, so you do yourself. Now arrange the coefficients. So x upon y term constant, y upon constant and then x, 1 upon x and y. X and y coefficients writing, that only I am saying. Okay, now multiply. Multiplication no need to explain now. Okay, completed. Now see here, minus plus 25 and here 3 minus coming, so minus 40. Here minus 80 and here 2 minus coming, so 70 plus 75 and here minus 3 and here plus 2. So here 25 minus 40 means minus 15. Y by minus 5 is equal to 1 by minus 1. So for finding out the value of x, x take and constant term take together. So minus minus will cancel. So the value of x is equal to 15. Cross multiply here. So the value of x, so what you will get at 15. And next one is y and constant term, take y by minus 5 is equal to 1 by minus 1, that is y is equal to 5. Okay, clear now? Therefore, total number of questions, correct answer questions how many? 15, and wrong answer questions how many? 5. So total how many questions? 15 plus 5, 20 questions. Okay, clear now? Yes. Now we will move to the next question. So this question and the next question are very important type of questions. Okay. Question, listen. The places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. What's the distance between A and B? 100 km. One car starts from A and another car starts from B. At the same time, both are starting from the same time. But first car starting from A and second car is starting from B. Clear? And if the car travels in the same direction, both are traveling in the same direction. See, I drawn the diagram downside. See the diagram. Both the cars are traveling in the same direction. First car is starting from A, second car B starting from B, and both are starting from at the same time. Time is same, but they are starting from different positions. Next point, see. If the car travels in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. That is, A is starting from here and meeting here. B is also starting from here and meeting here after 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. If they are traveling towards each other in this way, from A is traveling from here and B traveling from here, they are traveling towards each other, not going away. So one is coming from here and one is coming. That I drawn in the next page, next diagram, there I will explain. So what are the speeds of the two cars? So question very clear, what are the speeds of the two cars means already they are understood the variable. Okay, the variable understood now. Therefore, let the speed of car 1, the speed of first car is x km/h and speed of the second car is y km/h. So the first car's speed x km/h and second car's speed is y km/h. Clear the question? Question is clear and the variable also clear. Now we are going to make the equation. So first what you will do? So the first car is starting from here now and here and reaching here. And second car is starting from here and reaching here. So you knowing that distance travelled by the first car is AC. What is the formula? Distance travelled formula is you knowing already. You have studied distance travelled is equal to speed into time taken. What is the speed of the first car? X. Time taken, how many hours taken? See here, 5 hours. After 5 hours only, both the car A and B are reaching here. They are meeting together at some point. Okay. Therefore, I written in detailed way. Next page. See here. The distance travelled by the car 1. What is coming? A to C. AC. What's the formula? Speed into time. What is the first car's speed? What you are taken? X. So X written and time 5. So 5x. Distance travelled by the car 2 BC from B to C. So what's the speed? Y and time 5 only. So 5y. So very clearly you knowing A to B distance you are knowing. So this AB you can split in terms of AC and BC. So what is AB? Total AB. This AB is equal to total AC minus BC. Clear? So what's the value of AB? 100. And what's the value of AC? 5x. And what's the value of BC? 5y. So here what is common? 5 is common, no? Divide throughout. So what we will get? 20 is equal to x minus y. So this 20 take this side. So x minus y minus 20 equal to 0. First equation. Clear? Clear now? Now case 2c. Case 2c. There I drawn the diagram. So what is in case 2? What is the given in the question? You see the question again. See, if they travel towards each other, both the cars are coming towards each other, not going away from one point to another point. Then they meet in after how many hours? 1 hour. That is here. See here, first car is starting from A, second car is starting from B. They are coming towards each other. A is coming towards D and B also coming towards D. Both are coming towards. Okay. So that first of all you can see the distance traveled by the car 1. What is given? AD. A to D. What is speed is x, already you knowing. Time taken you knowing 1. So speed into time taken, that means you got x. Distance traveled by car 2 means VD, that is equal to what will come? 1 into y, that means y. And now this AD plus BD, total what is coming? AB. So AB is equal to AD plus BD. So AB how much? 100. 100 is equal to x plus y. Equation got now? See, x plus y, this 100 going this side, minus 100 equal to 0. Therefore the equations are, first equation, second equation got now. Now in the same method, equations are A1, B1, C1, right? A2, B2, C2, right? All of you right now fast. Written. Now arrange the coefficients. See here, minus 1, 1, minus 20, minus 100. Then y upon writing, first constant term, then coefficients of x. Here 1 upon coefficient of x and coefficient of y. All one point you want to remember, this arranging coefficient perfectly you want to know. Here any mistake is there, full answer is wrong. Multiply then. Minus 1, minus 100. Here middle sign minus. 1 into minus 20. Here again minus 20 into 1 minus 100 into 1. Okay. Here 1 into 1 minus 1 into minus 1. Clear now? Now here 2 minus, so plus. Here also 2 minus, so plus. And here minus 20. Then here 2 minus, so plus 100. And here 1 and here 2 minus coming, so plus 1. So x upon 120 is equal to y upon 80 is equal to 1 by 2. For finding out the value of x and constant a. So you got the value of x, how much? 16. And for finding out the value of y and constant a, y is equal to 80 by 2, 40. So therefore you got the speed of first car 60 km per hour and speed of the second car is 40 km per hour. Are you got clear now? Go to the question once more of you fast. Okay. Complete it. Now we will read the next question. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units when, if its length is reduced by 5, that is length is reduced by 5 means length minus 5, original length minus 5, and breadth is increased by 3, breadth increased means original breadth plus 3. That time how much area decreasing? Area is decreases by reduced, decreases by 9 square units. Clear? First condition got now? Once more repeat. the area decreased by how much? 9 units. When the length is reduced by 5 and breadth is increased by 3. Okay. Next is, if we increase the length by 2, increase the length, original length plus 2, and breadth also increasing, original breadth plus 2, then what will happen? The area increases by 67 square units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. So find the dimensions of the rectangle means what do you want to find out? Length of the rectangle and breadth of the rectangle. You want to find out the length and the breadth. Clear, students? Okay. Can we move to the next point? Yes. See here. The length of the rectangle we are taken as x, one variable, and breadth of the rectangle we are taken as the another variable y. Then what will be the area of the rectangle? Length into breadth. So x into y. So what, this is your original area, xy. What is the area? Xy. Now according to the first condition, what is given? Length is decreased by 5. Again you go to the question. Length is reduces by 5. Reduced means 5 decreasing, minus 5. Breadth increasing means breadth plus 3. That will be written here. See. According to the condition number 1, length minus 5 into breadth plus 3. Breadth is increasing by 3. Then what will happen? Area is reduced by 9. Reduced. The meaning is that minus 9. Original area minus 9. For example, original area is suppose original area is 40 coming. So 9 decreasing means what will come? 40 minus 9, 31. That will be the meaning. What is the original area here? xy. 9 decreasing means xy minus 9. Clear? So see here, now we can make. What is the length? X minus 5 into y plus 3 is equal to xy minus 9. Open this bracket. X into y, xy. 3 into x, 3x. Minus 5y minus 15 is equal to xy minus 9. This xy LHS part, this xy RHS part cancel. And remaining terms shift on one side. 3x minus 5y minus 15 plus 9 equal to 0. That means 3x minus 5y minus 6 equal to 0, equation number 1. So according to this condition number 2, you make the equation. What is? We can see the question. Length is increases by 3 units and breadth is increases by 2 units. So length how much increasing? 3 unit increasing, that is length plus 3. Breadth is how much increasing? 2. So breadth plus 2. Basically area how much increasing? Original area plus 67. Understood now? So here x plus 3, here y plus 2 is equal to xy plus 67. So open this bracket. X into y, xy, then 2x, 3y plus 6 is equal to xy plus 67. So xy LHS, xy RHS cancel. So 2x plus 3y plus 6 minus 67. So how much will come? Minus 61 equal to 0. Now equations you write. Equations are, both the equations write up and down. Then write down A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2 write. Easy to write, no? A1, what is A1? Coefficient of x. Here B1 coefficient of y and C1 coefficient of, sorry, constant term. Here A2, 2, B2, 3 and C2 minus 61. Okay? And arrange the coefficients. Arrange them in the form, this format: x upon y coefficient constant and y upon constant and x coefficients and 1 upon x coefficients and y coefficients, and multiply here. Minus 5 into minus 61, middle sign minus, so minus 6 into 3, here minus 6 into 2, here minus 61 into 3. Okay, here this type of sums is several times explained, that is why teacher not too much explaining it. Equation making is very important. After that you can do by yourself. 3 into 3 minus 2 into minus 5. Okay, multiply and write here, and here 2 minus, so plus, here also 2 minus, so plus, here only 1 minus, so minus, here 2 minus coming, so plus, here 9 minus, here also 2 minus coming, so plus. Okay, so how much got? X upon 323, y upon 171, take the difference and put the largest number sign, and 1 upon 19. For getting the value of x and constant take, so x is equal to this 323 cross multiply here, so 323 by 19, therefore x is equal to how much? 17, and y by 171 is equal to 1 by 19, so this 171 will cross multiply here, so 171 by 19, therefore y is equal to how much will come? 9. So you got the length and breadth, x and y got now. Therefore, the length of the rectangle is equal to 17 units and breadth of the rectangle is equal to 9 units. Okay. So, go through the sums properly. Do it. Equation you make it properly. Equation making properly, then it's very easy to do the sums. Okay. Now we will see in the next video. Okay students, bye.